I'm eating olives. You can't. Thumbnail. And I gotta turn that down. I also drink the olive juice too. I like the olive juice. It's salty. Kind of sweet for me. Might help if I can actually get some out of the can. Give it a couple seconds for people to join. Pretty much the same time every time I do one. Oh, except yesterday. I think I was a little slow on that one. A little slow to do that one. Except on the weekends. I'm really slow on those ones. Yeah, especially last weekend. I didn't start one until 7. Kind of out of the random. It's quite normal for me. I won't be doing the weekend ones anymore. Gonna go back to the Mondays and Thursdays. Because I didn't realize that I did one so close to yesterday. I'm like, fuck, tomorrow's Thursday. Fuckity fuck fuck. Normal. So who's all here? Just tempted to pour the whole can in my mouth. Whole can of olives. It's a rare treat for me. Well figured. Yeah, it's just you. I wasn't sure. I had someone else pop in yesterday. Oddly, to say it wasn't you or Jane. Then he said, "Oh yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check the channel." I'm like, it's probably not gonna go on for long. I shut it off almost after an hour after I started. Of course, I had other things to do. I had to finish the chore. From what to what? And great. My uncle's back with some dipshit person up here. Of course, you don't keep details. I kind of do, kind of don't. I mean, I don't go to bed until like almost like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Which is odd. I'm up at like 8 o'clock in the morning and I don't fall asleep until like 1 or 2 o'clock the next morning. And yet, 4 hours after I'm up, I feel like I have to take a fucking nap. I'm not a kid anymore, so I don't get why I have to take a nap. Not like Claire, which I talk to, which is not in the US. She takes naps all fucking day. Oddly to say. Okay, I probably should stop eating now. I'm gonna kill myself with olives. They're too damn good. But yeah. Olives are good. They're somewhat healthy. Let's see what this has in it. I have olives, water, sea salt, fermented glucosinate, whatever, how you ever say that name. So. Oh, before I forget, you should probably share this into the group chat so people can start to watch. I wasn't sure if yesterday the person watched that. He was in the group chat, so I didn't say anything about it. God damn, I'm almost out. Back to water. Sad to say, this is all the water I've left in the 2 liters. I had my other 4 already. I've been doing about a 2 liter of water a day. Except tomorrow, that won't happen. I really need to get my camel pack up and going. Or just buy a new one. That's the problem. I am doing a lot in a day. Which is odd. Because when I don't do anything, I go to bed at like 9 or 10. It probably is mentally taxing. Because when I was going to bed at 9 and waking up at like 8 or 9, I wasn't doing anything. Even when I was gaming. That's mentally taxing, and yet I still go to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Up at 8. No matter if a day off or I have nothing to do for the rest of the day, if I game, still, even if I game for like 4 hours, I still stay up until 3. Western family, olives, not half bad. I wouldn't mind having an olive tree. That'd be entertaining. It's halfway gone. I wish I bought more of them. Oh well. Personal problem. Sorry, I hit my phone. I should probably warn you, this stream's probably going to be about hour and a half. No more, no less. One or the other. Oh, my nose itches. God damn. What the fuck? I'm not blaming the olives. I think I'm blaming the water for that one. So I found a new show on Netflix. It's an anime. It's about a kid who has psychic powers. But everyone calls him Psychic because it's his last name. And it's kind of funny and disturbing. I kind of recommend it. I think I just finished the 11th episode. Started it last night. Well, technically this morning, earlier this morning, like 1. Got 4 episodes done. And started with the 5th later today. Well, technically earlier this morning, but it was later than what I originally started it, so. It's a good show. That's disturbing. Something stuck to my cup. But yeah. So you know how I always drink water during streams, and it's the normal thing I do. Well, yesterday, I did a stream, like I said earlier. This guy thought I was drinking whiskey. When is whiskey ever clear like water? I don't know my alcohol, but still. I don't drink alcohol in stream. Because the shit I say when I'm drunk is a big no-no. Big no-no. Great, my big toe's vibrating because my toe's against my skateboard and my speaker's on that side. Great. I'm guessing you're not busy today? I believe to say normal people aren't busy. Not normal people are always busy, so you're not normal. Well, I'm not normal either, and yet I'm never busy. There's something wrong with that. The group chat's been quiet today. Normally they're blasting my phone with messages all day. I only woke up to like 40 messages this morning, when the normal is like 99 plus. Well, my phone actually tells me the exact number. Messenger does it. So it's anywhere between 100 to about 380, 390. It's kind of normal. So I can't stop eating olives. I knew it was a big no-no buying one can and only one can. Fuck. Personal problem. So I don't like who my uncle brought in. I swear he's his weed dealer. I can get both of them kicked out of the house. There's a cop that lives across the street. He does night shifts, which is kind of a bummer. I can always tell his wife. She's a MILF. Kind of a disturbing MILF. At first glance, you can't tell she's a MILF, but she's a MILF. I remember when I first moved into where I'm at now. My cousin came over to help me move all my shit into my room, which wasn't a lot. And I looked outside, I'm like, hey, there's a MILF. He walks over to the window. And he's like, how do you know that's a MILF? I'm like, give it a second. 2 kids walk out the front door. He's like, you son of a bitch. I honestly took a wild guess. Mixed with some knowledge of where I live and the area I live. It's actually quite normal for me to figure something out like that. Okay, she looks more of my age than what she actually is. I think she's like 30 or 40. By the look of her husband. Because most cops are not older than anywhere between 25 to like 45. Because by then they might retire or become a detective. Either or. Or get fired. In that case, it's their fault. I know too many cops, honestly. And it's not a good thing. Most people think, oh yeah, if you know a cop, you can get things done. No. Even if they're cool cops or not. Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. And that's not my personal opinion. That's a lot of people's personal opinions on that one. Now they just got small. What the fuck? Olive. I don't do the olive thing on the fingers. Waste of olives. The only thing I want from a cop is their car. Not because it's a cop car, because of what's inside the cop car. Take the gun out, I'm perfectly fine. Everything else you can leave. If I think right, they keep a 12 gauge shotgun on the left side of the trunk. In the floor, or the wall. Either or. Man, I gotta stop watching cop shows. Well, there's only really 2 I watch. Rookie Blue, and fuck, what's the other one? Blue Bloods. Goddamn, now I can't even get this fucker back in. Depending on if I have the tools to do so. If so, I would. I mean, I would pretty much just use the laptop for gaming, honestly. Kind of CPU. And probably RAM, too, if you think about it. If it doesn't, I'll probably just take it apart, use it for parts. Pretty much I'd just strip the fucking car. Of course, there's some people out there which would only use it for, like, finding out what what records they have or anything like that. I mean, I would just take it apart, see what's in it. If it wouldn't work as well as a gaming computer would. If it doesn't, I'll just strip it and strip the car of metal and make something out of the metal. Swords, armor, axe, shields. hose, garden hose, not hose. Depending on how new the car is, if it's recently new, I'd keep it for a car. Or just turn it into a dragster, depending on if I have the money or not. I'd still have to repaint it, so. There was a game which allowed you to take over police car. I think it was Grand Theft Auto. I think. And you know my opinion on that game. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah. I think there's a Saints Row game which allows you to do that. I can't remember if it was the first or second one. One or the other. I'm trying to remember. Yeah. I know there was a Need for Speed game which allowed you to pick the cop side versus the other side, whatever it's called. The last Need for Speed game I played was Most Wanted. No. That's a lie. Underground 2. I used to own Most Wanted. Not the Black Edition, I just owned the normal one. Got my ass kicked a couple times by Heat 5. Fuckers. Especially when they pull out the Corvettes. Fuck, those are fast. Even if you had like a GT40, which is the fastest car, then soup that fucker up with all the good parts throughout the game. You still can't outrun those fuckers. Which was a depressing factor. Of course, I even tried a Mustang. That failed more horribly. See, Underground 2 is one of my favorites, but if they redid it, same city, same cars, but newer graphics, I would play it like nobody's business. Because if I remember correctly, the game is based in Chicago. What gives it off is the blue building with that slice in it, and it's light. That's Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know Chicago's layout, but that's pretty much Chicago. In my eyes. And this is how I figured it out. One night I was playing Need for Speed Underground 2. And I had to turn it off because my parents wanted the TV. And Mike Molly, which was a new TV show at the time, turned on, and throughout the thing they kept on doing the little fast forward, like not fast forward, like jumping clips where it shows you the city. I'm like, wait, if that's Chicago, that means Need for Speed 2 is based in Chicago. Took me about 15 minutes to figure that one out. Of course, I never looked up to figure out what city it was based in. I mean, I can do that now. I have my Kindle unlocked in my hand. So I'll probably look that up as I'm talking. Yeah, why not? Restore all app. Well, boring as shit. Let's see, that's YouTube. Don't need YouTube. But yeah, I really think it is based in Chicago. The one I could not figure out is where the first one was based in. Played that one for a little bit. I had to do a race for it, buddy. It was fun. Could never figure it out. Ah, come on, you fucker. Really? You're not even going to show me the words as I'm typing, so I can't even see if I'm spelling it right. Oh, there we go. Now you're showing me it, you fucker. Oh, wow, I can get the soundtrack for the second one? What, your mom's not hiding your shoes anymore? No, seriously, your mom's not hiding your shoes anymore? Yeah, I know it's Bayview, but is that what I think it is? Ah! Intriguing. Of course. Let's see if this works. No, that does not work. Yeah, I know who does it. I know who does the soundtrack. Fuck. Oh hey, there's supposed to be a Need for Speed Underground 3? Huh. When the fuck is that supposed to come out? That'd work. Wait. Your mother doesn't live your... Oh, never mind. I give up. Hell, I don't... My mother doesn't even live with my father. My dad's a dumbass.
Hey, it's your stomach talking. I'm just gonna cut.
Makes sense.
Subway has all new signature wraps packed with meat and
I really hate Subway commercials.
no flavor.
Ads. I hate them. Absolutely hate them.
As much as the mouth, that's
Their
Kevin's job, but
sandwiches are not that good anyways.
big fan of the Chipotle Southwest steak and cheese signature
Oh.
wrap.
Okay, that explains a lot.
So you don't have to hear from me for a few hours. Unless they play this radio spot again. Subway, make it what you want.
So when is this Need for Speed game supposed to come out? Oh, so... wait. So apparently it's already out. According to Google, because it was released last year for Windows 7. But who knows? Oh, never mind. Didn't come out. Huh. Wow, the video I have for here for the trailer is supposed to come out this year, and the reason why it won't come out has 26 likes and 59 dislikes. Nothing new with that one. But I gotta admit, the Need for Speed games actually got pretty damn good. No. Oh, it's supposed to come out in November. No big shock there. Let's see if I can share this with myself. Damn. Well, yeah, that would piss some people off. If anyone I knew pulled that shit against me, I'd smack them in a heartbeat, regardless. And I'm normally not a big, violent person against women. But men, they can take it. I'll look that shit up later. But yeah. The only way I'll smack a woman is with my dick in her pussy. I can't believe I just said that, but oops. My bad. I don't know if you heard that or not. Yeah, of course you heard that. Oops. What? All guys are thinking it. If you think about it. I'm just glad it's just you right now, because Jane would slap me for that if she knew me in person. Slightly disturbed now, honestly. Kind of wish I didn't say that, but kind of my fault. I did. Yeah, I really can't believe I said that. I've said that to one other person. And that was my cousin. And then he slapped me for that. I kind of deserved it. Yeah, more I think about it, yeah, I really did deserve that. I can't believe it. But yeah, you get the point. So I pulled my knives out. You did have a good point there. Yeah. Of course, she did kind of go along the lines of when I shaved on the stream she watched. I kind of got a kick out of that in my head, but I didn't really say it out loud. But yeah, it's quite funny. Of course, we're talking about Jane, though. If you think about it. For a second, I thought you were going to say softcore kinky person. I'm like, wait, what? Then I had to reread it. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't type that. Well, you can tell what's on my brain right now. Of course, doesn't help. I talked to an ex-girlfriend yesterday with an old coworker. Technically, I started talking to an ex-coworker to see what she was up to. She wasn't up to anything. She was just sitting at her house, which is odd because she has a boyfriend and she normally gets out a lot more than a normal person. Not because she's a girl, it's because she doesn't like to be around her family members. But anyways, I was talking to an ex-girlfriend, and I'm pretty sure you can figure out what ex-girlfriend. And I asked her what's wrong, and she's like, I won't talk about it. I'm like, you can tell me. I won't say a jack shit. She's like, I still won't tell you. I'm like, okay, fine. A couple hours later, about 2 hours before I thought I was going to go to bed, I really did. I'm like, well, I'm here if you ever want to talk. Anyways, I'm going to bed now, and I didn't go to bed for another 2 hours. Yeah, my brain's a little fucked up lately. But yeah. At least I know where my brain goes. I mean, there's days where it doesn't really do anything. There's days where it like really kicks in, like, oh crap, my mind's in the gutter. Oh fuck, I need to get it out of there. And it just ends up even worse and deeper in the gutter than it should be. I'm like, fuck me. Especially with the smart-ass comments I make. I can be pretty bad with those. Quite disturbing. Fuck, I already finished half the bottle? Fuck me. I'm done with water for now. Unless I want to really have to go pee, and I really don't want to go pee. I should probably just stop drinking. Yeah. You have a good point there. I thought it was bent. A little sword. Which is lighter than I expected. I really want to sharpen the edges of this to be turned into a letter sharpener. Well, not a letter sharpener. A letter opener. I don't know why I said sharpener when I meant opener. But of course the problem is I don't know what kind of metal, so that means I can't use the right tool to sharpen it. It's like $10, $11. Kinda love Pinterest. When I could actually get into it. But yeah. I have a lot of personal issues. One is like, can't get laid. Two, can't get anyone to talk to me when I want to. Hell, I can't even get an ex-girlfriend to help me out a little. Fuck. Not even one single one of them. which is odd. You have a good point with that one. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, of course it doesn't help. I sit in my room all day and do jack shit and complain more than I should. It's quite normal for me to complain, honestly. I do my fair share of it pretty good. I mean, hell, I don't want to go to the baby shower on the 9th. Fuck that shit. But it's for one of my older sisters and her boyfriend. Yeah, no. I really don't want to go to it. She invited me on Facebook. I'm like, maybe. Maybe I'll go, maybe not. Of course, she lives an hour and 2 minutes of a walk from where I'm at. I'm like, fuck, she's a sister. There's some things a brother should have to do, and things where a brother should not have to do. This is a thing a brother should have to do for a sister. Okay, why is that? Of course, some people will just bitch at me because, oh, yeah, some things you have to do with your family, so just get it over with. I'm like, you don't know my family, so you can go fuck off. But yeah, I don't have a normal family. I mean, we'll come together like maybe twice a year, at most, and see what everyone's up to, and that's it. But nothing else. But yeah, let's see, we get together Christmas if we're lucky, if no one's busy, or Thanksgiving, but that's not really family members I know. Oh, when I lived in New York, my family got together for Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, 4th of July, which was a small one. 4th of July was a small get-together. Maybe 40 people at most. What other holidays did we get together with? Sometimes every September. One day in September, I don't know why. I mean, every once in a while we'll have a family reunion. Thank God I've only been to one, and we'll only go to one because the one I went to, I just sat next to a tree, plugged into my phone. Because hell, I didn't know the family. I wasn't cultured enough in my family. Of course, it was my parents who made me to go with. I mean, I could have just stayed home and did chores. No, you have one hell of a good point to that. But yeah, see, a lot of people think, oh yeah, I'm all shy and bashful, I should just go shoot someone instead. Yeah. Of course, there's me, who doesn't like to be around anyone, or do anything, really. Just leave me alone and let me do my own thing, regardless if I nearly killed myself or nearly blow up a building. At least I'm having fun. But yeah. Every once in a while I do get out and about. Like the last time I got out and about, besides going somewhere with my friend Michael, who I go up to on Fridays and help. Last time I got out and about like that, without being out and about with my aunt and uncle, outside of my family, was when I went out with an ex-girlfriend, her sister, then one of her sister's friends who she met, I think, on Tinder, if I remember the app right. And for some odd he was shorter than me. Okay, I'm 5'8", and I swear he was like 3'6", 3'7", short little guy. And of course, we're all looking down at him like, okay, this is a little funny. As soon as we dropped him off where he lived, all three of us got a kick out of it. But the whole time, I mean, it was cold enough. I mean, of course, I'm the dumbass not to bring the right coat because I have two coats. They're made by the same company, but one, if I wear, comes to here. The other one comes to here when I have my arm curved. And fuck, I was freezing my ass off. And of course, my ex-girlfriend, who sat to the right of me, was also freezing her ass off. I'm like, fuck this shit. Then, of course, she put her hand in my pocket. And I'm like, whoa, a little close there, ain't it? Her sister got a kick out of that. Of course, more I think about it, I'm like, I think I said the wrong thing at the wrong time. Oops. My bad. But yeah, her sister got a kick out of it. Of course, her sister's like, I have condoms in the car if you want to fuck in the car. And we looked at each other and told her sister, no. Because her sister knows how deep we were in that field of expertise. Of course, the car, yeah, no. I've never had car sex, and I'd probably want to keep it that way. Unless it was a minivan and you could take the seats out, then fine. See, I don't get the point of car sex. And yeah, I just got off topic again. That's all these vlogs are, is me getting off topic. I mean, some of my friends are like, oh, car sex is fun. And I talk to my other friends who have had car sex. Car sex? Oh, fuck no, don't do it. You don't have enough room. Yeah. See, I've never been behind bars. I've came close twice. Once was 5th grade. And the second time was, I think, 10th grade? First time, someone accused, well, the teacher accused me of taking her phone, which I actually really did. And she wanted it back. Then I told her I threw it on the school roof. And they never found it. Thank fucking God, because that teacher was annoying as fuck. She was more mean to me than any of the other 36 students. And of course, the second time was because of my mother, because I wouldn't change a pair of pants, which was just quite literally just washed the day before. Because I have 2 pairs of pants, which look a lot alike. Have the same place. I wonder why, because I purposely did that. Yeah, so she called the cops on me. And about 4 minutes later, I realized, hey, not even worth trying to walk back to school. Well, walk to school. So I walked back home. Got yelled at. The cops handcuffed me, and yeah, that wasn't fun. Especially with the neighbors with dumbasses sticks up their ass. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Wasn't the only time I was in handcuffs. The other time was... yeah. Twice. 5th, then once by my mother. Could have had it a 3rd time. But for some odd reason, my ex-girlfriend's aunt, which I've mentioned quite often, for some odd reason she didn't call. She should have, in my opinion. Because her dumbass mistake looking up the wrong Patrick on the internet. She thought I was the person who robbed the bank. I'm like, nope, nope, nope. 1, I don't have the guts for that. 2, I don't have the ammo. 3, I don't have the gun for that. 4, I definitely don't have the fucking team for that. Yeah, my team would just fall flat on their face real fucking quick on that one. Because we're all pretty much antisocial and we'll just stay inside. No big deal on that. But yeah, yes, I've had the cops called on me. I know, I look all innocent and all, but no. I'm really not. piss me off, you might be buried 6 feet under or in a tree 4 feet off the ground. Choose your pick, 4 feet up or 6 feet down. Yep. I do believe she won't remember that. I remember that. I think I still have those pair of pants. Actually, matter of fact, I still have those pair of pants. I don't have the ones which I made look like the originals. Wait, can I find a pair of pants? I think they're clean. I would have to check my laundry. I have laundry over there, then I have it in my dirty laundry basket, which I've never took out after Monday. So my dirty laundry is sitting right next to it on a shelf. I'm more shocked they know where all my clean laundry is. Is it even in here? Nope. Not there. So that means it must be with all my other clean laundry. But yes. And then of course, my dad threatened me, calling the cops on me if I didn't stay out of the house when he was at work. Never stayed out of the house when he was at work. Of course, my mother was across the country while she was here when I lived out in New York and my dad worked. But yeah, it's stupid. Of course, he's like, okay, if you're up before I am and down at the house, because I lived in a cabin which was about half a mile from the house, walking. It was like an eighth of a mile straight shot. But yeah, I'd rather not swim in a small little river. Yeah, no. I'd rather go down the road, over a bridge, through the woods, to the cabin. The more I think about it, it kind of sounds like a children's story. But yeah, it's about a half mile. I mean, he got up about like 6 o'clock, so that means I would have been up at 5. Got my ass dressed to go down to the house. I mean, if I was there early enough, he allowed me to get stuff done before he left, because he left the house about 6:30. And as soon as he left, there was a small occasion he would actually let me stay in the house to do things. If I told him what I was doing in the house and if I wasn't going to get into any trouble or do anything stupid. Of course, he never had to warn me. No parties, no orgies, or anything like that. Hell, if I wanted to have a party, I'd go out to the cabin. Normal things. But yeah, it was all fun and games. Of course, one day, I heard my mother pull up after she got off work. And I didn't realize it was my mother until she opened the front door. I'm like, shit, I gotta exit the window, because it's how I got in and out, because they didn't trust me with the key to the house. And I gotta stop drinking water because my stomach hurts now because how fast I've been drinking water. But that's beside the point. So I had to jump out of the window I got in because it's close to the ground. And that's a new smell for the house. Just be glad you can't smell it. But yeah, I had to jump out, run around to the back, kind of get onto the patio, knock on the back door to tell my mother I'm there. Which she never ever asked me why the fuck I was at the house that quick, because it takes me about 15 minutes to go from the cabin to the house. Because I had to go through the fucking forest. Fuck, hooray. Which normally I'm not instantaneously I'm at the house, but of course I told my mother I was just at the house watering the birds because they had chickens, turkeys, and I think they had ducks, chickens, and turkeys. But they were thinking about getting a pig, but never got the pig. But yeah. I have a very, very unorthodox family. It's kind of like the show called The Unordinary Family, but without the superpowers. And a bit of a dark twist. But yeah. Ordinary family to an extent. Oh, god damn. My ass just stinks. Just be glad you can't smell it either. Fuck me. I don't blame the olives for this one. I blame the beef ramen I had for breakfast. Technically, the olives were my lunch. But I didn't feel like actually making my lunch, so I ate olives. It'll hold me for a couple hours. Well, in that case, I feel sorry for you. But yeah. I mean, my family's all sorts of fucked up. Let's see. You have the bookworm of the family, which is my sister Courtney. Then you have the military tomboyish, which is my sister Bethany, which is oldest. And then you have my sister Sarah, who's kind of a crafty person with a sewing needle. She can make pretty much anything without using a pattern. Oh, she made a prom dress one year for herself. And you have my sister Savannah, who's a scrapbooking nerd. Then you have me, who's just a nerd period and antisocial like nobody's business. You have my dad, who used to be a Warhammer 40k tabletop nerd. Not anymore. Got into gaming. I don't know how the fuck he got into more gaming than... Because he was kind of a gaming nerd before he started Warhammer on the tabletop. There's my mother, who's a sewing person who uses patterns to sew, and also a resourceful woman in a sense. But yeah, no wonder why my family doesn't get along. We have our own little quirks. Let's see, my sister Bethany and my sister Courtney, no, my sister Sarah, not Courtney, all kind of got into scrapbooking with my sister Savannah. Then like cold turkey when they started it, they just stopped, which was odd. My mother doesn't really sew that much. She's always busy, which makes no sense in my opinion. My dad's always a dumbass like I am. God damn, I should probably not be sitting how I'm sitting, because my stomach hurts because of my belt. But yeah, I mean, there's my sister Bethany, who was always a tomboy. Ah. My sister Bethany was a tomboy to begin with, until she got married and got dragged into the military. Then she became more of a girly girl, which was very odd and disturbing. But yeah, nothing has changed much with me, besides getting more intrigued by metal. I have a thing for metal. I find it very intriguing and useful, especially when you can make any weapon out of metal, then use that same metal you killed someone with, turn it into something else, and no one will find out. See, a lot of people don't figure that out. Kill someone with a knife, just take that knife, melt on the blade, and turn it into, I don't know, a ring, a necklace, or something. Yeah, it will take time and take skill, but longer you don't use that metal for anything else, you're good to go. You can tell I've actually put a lot of thought into this, because there's a lot of people that kind of want to, well, lack of term, behead. Probably my favorite way to kill someone mostly will be a woman. I'll get my hands on some dynamite, throw it up their vagina, light it, and run, and call it fucking good. Come on. That's one way to destroy a pussy, if you know what I mean. But yeah. If it was a guy, just shove it up its ass and light it and run. It still works in a sense. Well, of course you would like it, because it's an easy way to, I don't know, destroy a pussy, if you know what I mean. But yeah. I'm kind of a disturbing person, if you get to know me. But if you met me randomly out in public, I'm kind of a don't care kind of person. I mean, I've had people look at me and go, "Are you pissed because my pissed off look is my thinking look, and my pissed off look is me being kind of dumbfounded look, which is kind of odd and slightly disturbing to me. A couple of my friends point that out to me. And no one has figured out what I look like when I'm drooling.
Valid on carpet priced $1 or more per square foot. Specialty items may be priced separately. License numbers available at homedepot.com/license numbers.
Yeah, good point. Or you can always poison someone with ink. Poisonous ink. Of course, ink's poisonous to begin with. But if you really poison it, do it at the right quantity. Oh yeah. See, I like to kill people slow and painful or medieval style. Nothing else, pretty much. If I got my hands on poison, oh yeah, I would have fun with that. I have some people I kind of want to poison. Personal opinion. There's a list of people I want to kill, but I don't write that shit down. Best way to kill someone. Cyanide if you do a small quantity over a long period of time. Or antifreeze. Antifreeze for cars. Because it, I think, has cyanide in it, if I'm not mistaken. I really gotta stop watching mystery shows. God, it gives me some weird ass shit. Good point. Or you can give them alcohol poisoning or food poisoning. But of course, those can both be traced, so it's kind of pointless. It's kind of really hard to figure out what is the best way to kill someone. Of course, I always saw it in class when I did go to high school and junior high. What is the fastest way and the most easiest way to kill someone? Of course, I didn't know about, oh, you can trace poison back to someone, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't really think about the poison aspect. I always thought of, what's the fastest way to kill someone? Not until I hit about 10th grade in high school, I figured out, TNT up someone's vagina, that should do. Seems reasonable. But yeah, I had a lot of people piss me off my high school years. That's probably where I got really dark and twisty, without people noticing. It's actually really easy to hide that from people. Until I started to date someone, and she found out how dark and twisty I was. Apparently it turned her on, though, how dark and twisty I was. Or how easily I can turn it off or on. Then I dated someone else who was already dark and twisty. Okay. Which, okay, makes some sense to an extent. I don't know why it makes some sense to an extent in my brain when it should make all sorts of sense. Like I said, my brain's all fucked up. Good point. Or you can scare someone to death. That's actually a possibility. Or purposely give them a heart attack. That's one new way. But of course you have to do it in a reasonable age person. You can't do it like to a 15-year-old person because then it will ring some bells. But if you do it in like a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old, then that's reasonable. If you do it to someone who's 80, oh yeah, that's more plausible than anything. Heart attacks would be fun to give to someone. Of course that brings up the Death Note series. Yeah, of course Hollywood just fucked that up and I don't even have to watch it to figure that one out. Yeah, but if you watch enough anime, you'll actually catch some really good references to kill someone. See, I don't really watch any of the Hollywood remakes of a TV series, or even an anime. They fuck it up, hands down. Oh, take the Titanic, that series, that old, sappy, romantic thing. They fucked that up. Of course, they're the only reason they made it. Yeah, true. But yeah, Hollywood has some good movies and there's some really fucked up remakes. Hell, I'll take the Marvel or the DC. They fucked up the comics hands down. But yeah. Kind of getting depressed because of thinking about how many people I have to kill. Kind of gets me depressed. Of course, if I think about 1 or 2 people a day, I don't really get depressed, but that's a rarity of me thinking of anyone to kill. Of course, there's days where I go out and go, kind of want to behead this person and just call it good because they're a dumbass, or they're just blocking the intersection, or they can't fucking make up the decision of what to buy. Yeah, normal ass shit in a normal day life for me. Hell, every time I go down to my local mom and pop store, I'm like, okay, how full is the fucking parking lot? Go in and go, fuck, it's more packed in here than the fucking parking lot. And of course, not all parking lots can tell you a story about how packed this place is. But yeah. I mean, I go through a day and go, okay, how often do I want to kill people? Yeah. Of course, there's always a saying says, a traffic jam always starts with one dumbass. And I kind of have to think about that every day and go, yep. Yeah, of course, you could if you had a radio. See, that's one reason why I don't have a license or a car, because I never have to run into that issue. Traffic jams? That's why I walk or skateboard everywhere. Because that way you can fit in tight in small areas. I get away with it a lot. It's probably why I can do 4 miles a little under an hour when I'm walking. But with a skateboard, it's about 50 minutes. The bike, I can do it in about 40 to 45 minutes. If I really pushed it, I can do it in 25. A mile in 25 minutes. Of course, that's, well, not a mile in 25 minutes. 4 miles in 25 minutes, if I specify correctly. Fucking ads. But yeah, it's normal for me to whip through everything. Of course, I've had family members go, yeah, I'm not riding bikes with you. You have no self-control of where to ride and how to ride. I'm like, actually, the only reason I whip around corners and don't really fucking care on what I do, because honestly, I just want to get to my destination as fast as possible. And everyone tells me, oh, just get a car then. I'm like, do you really want me to drive a car on the streets and on how I ride a bike? Yeah, no. I'd rather be safer without the dumbasses on the road. They're like, wait. The dumbasses on the road? You mean they would be safer without you on the road? No, I mean it the way I said it. Of course, I don't really think about other people on the road because, well, no car, no license, so I don't have to. Simple as that. But yeah, I'm just glad I don't have a car yet. I'm pretty sure I'd kill that son of a bitch in a week. The more I think about it. But yeah, not really a car person, so I can't really say how fast I'd kill a car. Of course, I'd probably kill the transmission first. The more I think about it. Thank God I don't know how to drive stick shift yet. If I did, I'd probably blow up the stick shift. Well, not the stick shift, the tranny. By grinding the gears of learning how to do it. So yeah. I'll probably end this in about half an hour. But yeah, if I was really gonna kill someone, I'd just stick them in the trunk of a car and just drive it off a cliff. Make sure I have a parachute first. So I survived, the car doesn't. Like I said, I'm dark and twisty. Some days I'm not dark and twisty enough. Today I'm not dark and twisty enough. Yesterday, I wasn't even dark and twisty at all. Makes sense. Oh, every time I play racing games, I'm like, okay, where's the gas station? I need to get gas, and I realize, oh wait, you don't need gas in this game. Oh well. I know what you meant. Kind of not hard to figure that one out. But yeah. How warm is my phone? I'm a little warm. Oh shit, 47%. Fuck, where's my charger cable? Fuck. That wasn't a good idea. I should have had this plugged in the whole time. What notification did I get for YouTube? Oh, Zombie Cleo. Oh. Yeah, a series I don't watch. From her. But yeah. I really gotta stop drinking water because my stomach hurts now. Of course I have to go pee. But I don't want to go pee. I'll be back, I gotta go pee. You can watch the scenery. I would if there was no one in the bathroom. I can see the bathroom from my door. Oh, fuck. There goes my knee. That hurt. That's normal. And I'm gonna scoot this whole freaking thing back. Well, not really scooting it back. It's more like picking it up and putting it back. Oh, I shouldn't have opened that door. Made me think, oh, okay, it's nice and cool out there in the rest of the house. My room's nice and toasty. Still haven't figured out why it was nice and toasty in my room. It was nice and cool when I was sleeping. It doesn't help I sleep with 4 fucking thick blankets. If you can't tell. I think that's like folded twice. If I think right. Nope, my bad, 3 times. I sleep with fake fur, which is the biggest blanket I have. And that's my pajamas. And like fleece, which got sewn together. Another type of fleece, and a thick blanket, which is insulated. Yeah, so I get really nice and toasty really fucking quickly, honestly. Of course, it doesn't help that I wear thick pajama bottoms. And I sweat even more with those on. I'm gonna see if the bathroom's empty now. And it is not. Go fucking figure. Fuckity fuck. Who's ever in the bathroom really needs to get out of there. I caught a beetle in my room this morning. Then I killed it in a container. And I put it in a small metal cylinder. Suffocated it in that because it's an airtight, which is this bad. I mean, it's not half bad. It's actually a lighter. Thank God that actually did what I wanted to do. Lighter. Doesn't work. I don't have any gas for it yet. I pretty much use it for storage. I mean, I can put about $100 bill in here. It's kind of a bitch though. But I can pull it off. hanging it up because I'm not using it. And of course, it doesn't help. I broke a piece of glass container last night. That really pissed me off. Because I threw it up in the air, it spun over that way, and it hit my double-sided axe, and it shattered, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Didn't help there was a spider in it. Thank God I cleared all the other dead spiders out of it. Of course, this was at like 11 o'clock at night, so I had to pull the vacuum out. Told my uncle, yeah, I'm gonna run the vacuum, and he's like, well, you better not wake up with your aunt. I'm like, I probably won't. She hasn't said anything. She left the house long before I got up. Thank God. Of course, she messaged me on what to do for the day if I don't have a list already, and she knows I have a list. There's small things like, oh, go switch the hose from the front to the backyard so I can go water the chickens. I'll do that. Or don't forget to take the garbage out and the recycling out. Most of the time I forget to do that. And matter of fact, I forgot to do that last night, which I got to do again. Oh, I should probably do that after I'm done doing the stream. So, personal problems I have. Forgetting the simple things. But yeah, I broke the glass and made sure the vacuum is there. Matter of fact, do I still have a copy of that glass container? No, I do not. I was hoping I would have a copy of it still. I gotta take trash out of my room anyways. Matter of fact, I can just put all the trash in here. I already have trash in there, it's actually empty. Oh, fuck, that's where I put the glass. Ah, fuck. I gotta go grab that so I can throw it in there, then get rid of it from there.
For any carpet purchase of $699. Free installation, as in no hidden fees for moving furniture, ripping out old carpet, carpeting stairs.
Yeah, I broke it good. It's kind of a bummer. It's a good container. I put water in here, then put it over a candle for a couple hours, heated it up, then I got the smarter why not just open it and made a steam grenade accidentally. Yeah, that wasn't a smart idea. Not one bit. It was a very, very stupid move on my part. Opened it up and all of a sudden, I got a little toasty really fucking quick. Thank God it was cold outside at the time. Or I wouldn't have been cooled down. God damn. God damn. I really hate fucking sneezing. I really fucking do. I'm gonna see if the bathroom's empty. If it is, I'll probably just end the stream then. I'm gonna take my trash out, which is not a lot. So, I'm gonna go see if it's empty. Not empty, but I'm gonna end the stream anyways because who's ever in the bathroom is taking fucking forever to do so. So I'll probably do another stream later tonight, not as long as this one. So I'll see you during that one.